With a new sponsor comes another race for the Northern Capital Truck Series for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. And Brody Hayes coming in tonight with his win at Rockingham before the break. Does he still have the momentum? Welcome back, everyone, to MaxSpeedTV. I am Joshua Medlock here for you this evening, right here for the Extreme Motorsports and 99.com Northern Capital Truck Series, round 4 here at Michigan. Now, Jake Clarkson has got other things going on. He may join us later on. We'll just wait and see. But, however, it is going to be me up here. But I would like, first and foremost, again, to give a shout out to the new sponsor coming on board, Northern Capital. They are out of Canada. And, of course, why don't we go ahead and bring somebody up here that knows a little bit about them and kind of talk about them. Curtis Vollmer, Joshua Medlock in the booth. Got a copy.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
We're doing just fine, man. Well, I wanted to get you up here before we get into qualifying, and we got a new sponsor coming in tonight, Northern Capital. Now, we know they're a sponsor for Samson, but coming on board for Extreme to sponsor the Truck Series. So tell us a little bit about them.
Yeah, pretty exciting news to have them come on board and sponsor the Truck Series this season. A little late, you know, got the shoe filled, so that's always a good thing. And yeah, it's a really good company. They're a wholesale company that do business at auto auctions in Canada and in USA. And so yeah, it's a very large group. I don't know, they probably have anywhere between 500 to 800 vehicles at any given time, and offer up about 150 vehicles. Well, about 300 a week, really. And yeah, so it's a really cool group. Really awesome organization, and glad to be a part of them. And yeah, that's Northern Capital.
Yeah, well, yeah, great. I don't know much about it. I've never even heard of them until I came aboard for on Extreme.
It's kind of underground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're being joined by the boss man himself, Rick Donovan. Rick, how you doing?
Hey, man, doing fantastic. Wanted to welcome, come up here in the booth with Curtis Vollmer, and hey, just to say, hey, big thank you out there to Northern Capital joining us here at Extreme Motorsports 99.com, taking on the title sponsorship for our truck series here at Extreme Motorsports 99.com. Obviously, like you said, Joshua, those guys are already tied in with Curtis Vollmer with Samson Motorsports. We definitely know how strong Samson Motorsports, how strong of an organization that they have been. Curtis Vollmer at the top of the ladder there. The team owner has showed remarkable leadership over there with those guys, coming from a championship team, championship owner, and Northern Capital in behind those guys. Obviously a championship company there. Now they've stepped up to Extreme Motorsports, jumped in with the Truck Series here as the title sponsor. That's a huge announcement here tonight, and we're definitely honored to have them here. Curtis, we say enough.
You bet. It's good to be a part of this whole organization. Extreme Motorsports 99.com is where it's at. It's where the good racing goes down, and great broadcasts, and it is what it is, man. Glad to be a part of it.
Fantastic. Well, I tell you what, we're going to be definitely seeing more of Northern Capital out there. And Joshua, definitely lots of more information we're going to be getting from Northern Capital. And we're going to let Curtis get back down, get practice in. I know he is getting ready, getting those guys fired up, ready for tonight. And Curtis, where do we expect to see you tonight on qualifying?
I think we got a top 10 car. It'd be nice to cut into that top 5, but I think we can. That new tire, it's definitely shaking things up tonight. So everybody's kind of on edge those first 2 laps. So it'll definitely make qualifying tough and very interesting. That's for sure.
Well, I'll tell you what, Josh. What I would like to see: Curtis Vollmer, Samson Motorsports, Northern Capital Chevrolet with Curtis Vollmer behind the wheel, bring in a win here tonight, victory lane, with the first ever Northern Capital sponsor title Truck Series race here tonight with Curtis Vollmer taking the checkered flag. Now that would be remarkable.
Oh,
Tell
that
you
would
what,
be.
sign it up. I'd love it. You betcha.
All right. Well, I tell you what, there is your goal for tonight. We not only want to see you in victory lane here tonight, but Curtis, I'm going to give you another goal. We want to see Northern Capital Chevrolet with Curtis Vollmer behind the wheel. We want to see you at least sitting up on the pole here this evening.
10-4. We're going to go for it.
All right, well, we're going to get you back down there, get you ready, and we'll see you hopefully in victory lane here this evening.
Thank you.
All right, well, there you go. We gave him a big, huge goal out there, Joshua, and excited to see what he can do with it. I tell you, remarkable young man out there that can definitely wheel that thing. He has had such great luck in the Truck Series. And, you know, when you talk about guys out there that race in the Truck Series and, you know, being able to maneuver that thing, and some of the guys that get into the incidents out there, oh, he just always finds himself at the right place at the right time.
Yes, he does. You know, and speaking of Curtis Vollmer, Rick, as we about 1:30 here left in practice, he's sitting right now in 10th in points at 91, 5 behind Paul Irvin, down a spot into 9th. But, you know, they are the defending team champions, Sampson Motorsports. You know, right now they've got a lot that they're going for. They're going for back-to-back.
Oh, absolutely. But I tell you what, championship team, and I've known Curtis Vollmer now for quite some time. He knows how to handle pressure. I think he actually deals with pressure in a very, very good way. He is one of those individuals that when he's under pressure, he actually works very well under pressure.
Yes, he does. A lot of people do. The more pressure they're under, the better they are. And I've seen that. I see it all the time here at Extreme Motorsports.
Absolutely. Well, I tell you what, I've got a lot more rooms that I got to go and visit, and a lot more questions that I've got to give answers to, and hopefully we'll see you here in just a little bit.
All righty, Rick. We'll be here.
All right.
All right, well, going down through the pre-race analytics here real quick. Coming into tonight, an air temp of 77 degrees. That track temp, though, it's going to be a little slick out there. 115 degrees, and I imagine that temp's probably going to go up. I noticed earlier in practice it was around 116, 117, so it's pretty warm out there, and there's no doubt about it, it's going to be hot and slick out there right now. 100 laps here tonight, 200 miles. Tire window, a little bit different now with that new tire model. 15 to 20 laps on tires. Fuel window, 22 to 26 laps. We're going to have to get it woed down to 55 miles per hour to pit road. That way they're not getting that all-elusive speeding penalty going forward. But we've got more information to go down here. We're going to do that in qualifying. We've got points to go down as well as team points for the trucks and the overall team points as well coming into tonight. So don't go anywhere. They're going to get into qualifying. We're going to step away, play the national anthem. We'll be right back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran last, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that start
Alrighty, folks, back live here on MaxSpeedTV. Qualifying has commenced. There are still a few out there that is turning some laps here. Casey Duncan in the number 7 target machine out there putting in his lap. But right now, William Hartman up in the top spot with a 40.340. Jarrett Lipster in second and GT Hawkins in third. But let's get right to the point standings here. Coming in 2 tonight. Tuning up the band, Willie Nelson in first place with 132 points. Whoa, man, Willie up there in the 130s. Well, Kel Gale, though, up 2 spots 2 weeks ago, went to second, 117 points, 15 back. Landon Williams in third, down a spot, 114 points, 3 back. GT Hawkins right now sitting in third into qualifying, up a spot into fourth, 112 points, 2 back. Cody Lipster up a spot into fifth, 108 points, 4 back. Brody Hayes, we'll get to more on Brody here in just a second, but up 9 spots from 2 weeks ago, 99 points, 9 back in sixth. Jacob Bell up 5 spots into seventh, 98 points, 1 back. Connor McFadden down 5 spots in eighth, 97 points, 1 back. Paul Irvin down a spot into ninth, 96 points, 1 back. Curtis Fulmer, we interviewed him earlier, is up 3 spots, cracking the top 10 in 10th, 91 points, 5 back. But Logan Keiss in 11th, just inside that top 12. If the chase was to start today, the top 12 right now would be in. But it don't start today. This is only round 4. But Logan Keiss up 5 spots, 84.7 back. And Nolan Neiman would be in that 12th position, up a spot into 12th, 83 points. Actually tied really with Rhett Nichols, with 83. Rhett up 7 spots from 2 weeks ago. Jarrett Lipster up 8 spots from 2 weeks ago at a 14th, 82 points, 1 back. And Joshua Gillian down 4 spots. He is still in the top 15. He's got 80 points. He is 2 back. But going back to Brody Hayes, currently running in 6th in points. He is coming off with the win at Rockingham 2 weeks ago, right before the break. So we've seen how well he moved up from all the way 9 spots back. 15th all the way up to 6th just with a 1 win. So that's really, you can pick up some major spots with a win, and that is what Brody Hayes did right now. He's sitting pretty good. I wouldn't say comfortably, but he's sitting okay right now in 6th. But let's get to the team points here. All right. Let's get to the team points here for the Truck Series. Downforce Motorsports in first, 183 points. Now, this is just the Truck Series. 183 points. Maverick Motorsports in second, 179 points. Hyperdrive in third, 175. Jacob Bell Racing in fourth, 171. Samson Motorsports in fifth, 165. Primetime Motorsports in 6th, 151. Performance Motorsports in 7th, 142. Performance Motorsports in 8th, 139. And Virtual Racing Alliance is going to be rounding out that 9th spot in the truck points at an even 100. Now, the overall team points is going to be at the top of the leaderboard. Samson Motorsports with 882. Maverick Motorsports in second, 876. Performance Motorsports in third, 835. Downforce in fourth, 817. Primetime Motorsports in fifth, 811. Virtual Racing Alliance in sixth, 801. Jacob Bell Racing in seventh, 766. Performance Motorsports in 8th, 744. And Hyperdrive Motorsports in 9th, 676 points. And just getting some information here from Curtis himself. Yes, it's going to be a shout out as always to the sponsor, Northern Capital, coming on board for Extreme Motorsports. The guy, Russ Anderson, I do not know if you're watching, but I know your name now. So thank you for coming on board, and I know Extreme appreciates it. And so really do appreciate you coming on board, and the information from Curtis Vollmer. And yes, they are from Canada, but that is the point standings coming in to this evening. We've got a packed house here, and we do have some standby drivers in here this evening as well to make it a full field. Douglas Hess, Josh Mayu coming in here tonight. As well as, I believe there's another one. Brad Wetzel. We know Bradley. So we got a couple of them. A big shout out to them. Of course, got to give a shout out where a shout out is due to the admins. Nick Hunt, Don Kidder. Coming in and doing what they do here for the Truck Series for adminning each and every week. But let's take a look here at further back in the points. We did the top 15. Now, just outside of that top 15, Timothy Zayas in 16th, Dwayne Dunn in 17th, Zach Willard 18th, Gary Wells in 19th, and William Hartman in 20th. And right now, William Hartman up there on the pole. As we take a look at some of the stats here for the Truck Series. Some of the rules. Now, the Truck Series, it's a 10-week schedule, 5-week chase. The top 12 in points to be in the chase. It is a fixed setup league. 75% fuel. There are absolutely 0 resets in this league. You get 2 provisionals in the regular season. You don't get any provisionals in the chase. A dynamic weather, dynamic track state. You have an incident limit of 17, and at 17 plus over that, it will automatically disqualify you. Now, the point systems are as followed. First place will receive 45 points, second 42, third 41, fourth 40, fifth 39th, all the way back to 43rd, of course, receiving 1 point. You get bonus points. You lead the most laps, you get a bonus point. You qualifying. Only the top 12 in a qualifying will receive that one bonus point. So we take a look here at the top 12. William Hartman, Jarrett Lipster, G.T. Hawkins, Logan Keiss, Willie Nelson, Jacob Bell, Orlando Rivera, Rhett Nichols, Garrett Heath, Timothy Zayas, Curtis Vollmer, and Brandon Ketchum. They're all going to receive that 1 bonus point for qualifying. Incident free, no incidents, the entire race. You get 2 bonus points. For every 6 incident points, you get 1 point per 6 incidents. But that is not the only way to lose points as well. So you can definitely lose some points, and it looks like everybody is going to be making their way back down into their respective rooms. We'll give them time to get down there. We will try to get at least our pole sitter up here. And maybe go ahead and get Curtis Vollmer back up here as well. Got to talk to him. So let's get our pole sitter up here first. Got to find him. There he is. William Hartman, Joshua the Booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Grabbing the pole out here tonight, bud, after the 2-week break here. Thanksgiving, you having some Thanksgiving stomach fools?
Oh, yeah, I think we're all settled down, though, and ready to go racing again.
Well, talk about that lap. 40.340, 55 100ths of a second ahead of Jarrett Lipster. But You know, it's single car qualifying. When you get out here on a racetrack on a big field, it's totally different.
Yeah, for sure. I actually, I was a little surprised that ended up sticking. Felt like there was quite a bit more in the racetrack, so really, really happy that we ended up setting this machine on the pole for tonight. And I think track position is going to be really, really important tonight. So always good to get started out with it, and hopefully we can maintain it throughout the night.
Well, you know, it's 100 laps, 200 miles, man. What is it going to think? What do you think the keys here tonight are?
Man, it's just going to be surviving to the end of the race and making sure you don't take yourself out. The truck's a little bit of a handful for the first few laps, and it gets to be just a moderate handful by the middle and end of the run. So we'll just try and run our race, try and set our pace, and hopefully we can get ourselves some nice, clean racetrack and just be able to hit our marks for the whole night. That's the plan right now. We'll see how that goes.
All right. Well, yeah, because, you know, you got to get some heat built up in those tires, right?
Oh yeah, it takes 3 or 4 laps before you really start to feel like the tires in the racetrack. So just managing the car for those first 3 or 4 laps, make sure you're not abusing anything, and then try and then see what you can do at that point.
Well, William got some teammates, Doug Blackman, Brian Wasserman, Orlando Rivera, GT Hawkins down there from Maverick. So, you know, you can't pick up draft. Do you think that may play a little bit of a factor here tonight, kind of help some drivers?
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of fast cars tonight in our camp, so we're just going to try and help each other out as much as we can, and get one of those Maverick Motorsports trucks into victory lane tonight.
All right, William, we'll let you get back to it, buddy. Good luck down there, bud.
All right, thank you.
Uh-huh. Well, all right. Well, let's go ahead and get him back up here. They didn't qualify where he wanted, but we're going to talk to him anyway. Curtis Fulmer, it's me again.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Well, we talked to you earlier, but we're going to go ahead and get you back up here because now qualifying is over with. Qualified 11th, just outside the top 10, bud. How's the racetrack fit? It looks a little warm out there.
Yeah, it's loose. She's loose tonight. It's going to be fun. I mean, this thing is going to be on edge. You're going to dive into that corner not knowing what she's got, and that back end's just going to want to come around. So it's all about just playing with that throttle and being real nice with her all night. The tires, you know, as they heat up, it's going to get better. But, yeah, those first couple laps, woo. Hang on.
Woo.
Hang on.
Just you gotta hang on, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know, it's a long race. So, you know, don't go into detail of the game plan, but y'all got a game plan?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've been, you know, we've had a lot of time off. So we've really kind of picked our game plan, you know, and kind of decided what we're going to do here. We're excited to be back, you know, in the saddle and ready to go racing. Been some time off, but we've been practicing. So, and I see a few others have been out there practicing too. So it's going to be fun tonight. That's for sure. We do have a pit strategy if we come down to it, you know, if we get to that point later on in the race. But, yeah, it's going to be fun. It'll be nice to see what this first, you know, run, if you will.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
When
are we going live? Are we live?
Dude, we're live.
Live in action. I like it.
Yeah,
right.
we're live, man. We go live at 7:30. We're just waiting to go racing. That's what we're waiting on, bud. Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, it should be fun. Should be a fun, wild night tonight.
Yes.
Great to have Northern Capital on board with us tonight. You know, this is a real cool partnership. So.
Yeah.
It's
both
awesome.
sides. You know.
Yeah.
Stream and for you guys. All right, Curtis. Well, we're gonna let you get back down to your team there, buddy. So good luck, man. And it's a long race. So just. Keep cool. Yeah, keep cool.
It's going to be long. Yeah, it's going to be who can make it and be there at the end. You know, you're battling the track tonight. You're not necessarily battling the guys around you, because one little wrong move and it could really ruin your day.
Yes, sir. All right, Curtis. Good luck, buddy.
All right, thanks.
All right. Well, starting back toward the middle of the pack, that would be Curtis Vollmer. So let's go back just a little bit further here. How about we go with this man right here? Gary Wells, Joshua Booth. Got a copy?
Yes, you scared me.
Yep, sorry, Gary. Well, starting 29th here tonight. Yep, toward the back of the field. Was that by design, or is it pretty rough out there? Real quick.
It's pretty rough out there. These trucks are pretty loose tonight. They're going to be a handful.
All right, Gary. Well, I'm not going to keep you, but good luck, bud. I mean, it's going to be a long race, and, you know, we got a full pack field, man. So good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you, bud. Appreciate it.
All righty, folks. Well, we got coming down to about 30 seconds left to go here in qualifying. Or the driver's meeting, I should say. Yet again, a big shout out to Northern Capital coming on board. I'm going to work on that image up there at the top. It's a little hard to see, so I do apologize, Northern Capital. We'll get that blown up a little bit before next week, and that way we'll make it easier to see. But nonetheless, great to have you on aboard, and welcome to Extreme Motorsports as the checkered flag waves. Let's get them on the grid here, folks. With the MaxSpeedTV starting grid, William Hartman grabbing the pole with a 40.340. Congratulations to William for grabbing the pole. Jarrett Lipster going to be starting on the outside of him in second. GT Hawkins in third. Logan Keiss fourth. Willa Nelson fifth. Jacob Bell sixth. Orlando Rivera 7th, Rhett Nichols 8th, Garrett Heath 9th, and Timothy Zayas going to be 10th. Curtis Falmer in 11th, Brandon Ketchum 12th, Paul Irvin 13th, Mike Franklin 14th, Cody Lipster 15th, Doug Blackman 16th, Cody McFadden 17th, Dwayne Dunn 18th, Bradley Wetzel 19th, and Jeremy Horn 20th. Landon Williams, 21st. Jerry Glenn, 22nd. Blair the Daddy Patterson, 23rd. Andrew Jump, 24th. Jeff Glockner, 25th. Douglas Carlson, 26th. KC Duncan, 27th. Scott Brooks, 28th. Gary Wells, 29th. And Ron Miller, 30th. Cale Gale, not qualifying. He's going to start 31st. Nick Hunt, admitting here tonight, but 32nd. Douglas Hess, one of the standbys, they can't qualify. Standbys cannot qualify, and he is one of them. He is going to start 33rd. Alan Hilton, 34th. Shad Curran, 35th. Josh Mayu, also a standby, 36th. Joshua Gilliam, 37th. Brian Wasserman, 38th. Nolan Neiman, 39th. Tony Amassi, 40th. Edwin Moore Sr., 41st. And Don Kidder, admitting here tonight with Nick Hunt. So, as we get ready to pull off here, Northern Capital is they're an auction for used cars. Katie, they are based out of Canada. They are the title sponsor, of course, as you can see, for the Truck Series, and they also sponsor Sampson Motorsports. We are rolling off here, folks. As that Ford Mustang leads them off of pit road into turn number 1 and 2. We got some people out there chatting. A big shout out to everybody out there that has tuned in. Racing Fan 99, the official Mark and Sonic. Marley Good coming back in here tonight. Glad to have you. Joshua Gillian. You're supposed to be on track there, bud. But I see you out there in chat. Brandon Ketchum. Katie Dugas. One of my co-commentators here at MaxSpeedTV. That helps me on Wednesday nights for Extreme. Sandra Gillian. Rooting on her son there, Joshua. Monte Rickard. The official Mark, and of course, anything I missed. Toby out there calling me Dr. Josh, as he always does. Not sure why. I don't have a PhD, but I do appreciate it. We're glad to have everybody. We've got 19 viewers out here tonight. Come on, boys. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Well, it's just me tonight, Sandra. D.F. Williams joining us. Pace car dies off. Here we go, folks. To the safety of pit road. That pace car goes. William Hartman going to be in control on the field. He is on the loud pedal. The 16 on the backside. The green flag is out. Buggity, buggity, buggity. We're racing here for the Extreme Motorsports and 99.com Northern Capital Truck Series, round 4 at Michigan. Oh, and we're seeing people get loose already. Gary Wells on pit road here already. William looks like somebody's falling back. Oh, the 43 of Logan Kai's falling back, and we got a caution. Not entirely sure where that was at, but let's go ahead and back here and take a look. That might be on the 122 Bradley Wetzel, but I cannot confirm that. So let's see here what happened. Bradley Wetzel in the 122 down low. Here comes Josh Mayhew on the outside, I believe. Making our way into turn number 1 under replay here. And it is hot and slick. So what happened to the 122? Oh, right there, goes sideways. Oh, hard into that inside wall. That is off the track. However, it looks like the caution is out. Not sure if that's going to be on the 122 or not. I am not an admin, but that is what I seen. So back up front for caution number 1 here. It is hot and slick for everybody just tuning in. There is the race analytics. Now the track temp has dropped. It's only 108. It was 116 or 115. It was up in the mid 115, 116 range. It was hot. It has dropped down to 108, but it's still going to be hot. It's going to take a little bit for it to cool down, and these guys have got to be careful the first couple of laps because them tires are not cool, or they're not warm. They're cool. I don't have the stats or anything to know where that caution was actually at. But okay, Joshua Gillian coming in chat was on the 122. Appreciate that, Joshua. Now I know you're racing but you can hear what's going on. Now the admins, of course, Nick Hunt, Don Kidder, they are the boss. They are the ones that make the calls. So just reading what I see here in chat here, and Joshua Gillian and the number 40 saying it was on the 122. So William Hartman up front, GT coming from 3rd to 2nd, and Jarrett going from 2nd to 3rd. Willie Nelson coming from 5th to 4th. Jacob Bell from 6th to 5th, so it looks like a few people moving up a couple of spots here early in the race. Wait and see if they get that one to go here this time by. I don't really want to interview anybody else right now at this moment because they really don't know anything. Well, they didn't get the one to go, so let's see here who we can get. Willie Nelson, Joshua Bluth, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Willie, man, it's early. First caution of the evening, but I'm going to go ahead and get you up here and, kind of talk about, your perspective here early on and, of course, qualifying. How does it feel out there? And, what do you expect here tonight from your perspective?
Well, I don't know really what to expect here. I mean, this new tire is it's a game changer. Definitely changed the track a lot. I mean, this thing is hard to handle. It's loose, but it's kind of a dream and it's a nightmare at the same time. It's just we're on the edge all the time, but it's fun.
So it's a nightmaric dream.
Yeah.
Not sure if that's a word or not, but hey, we'll go with it, right?
May as well, yeah.
Well, Willie, I believe you guys are going to get the one to go this time by, man. Good luck down there. It ain't over. We got a long way to go.
Thank you. Just gonna send it.
Okay, he gonna send it. All right, bud. All right, there's the one to go. The Iron Man of this series is Sandra. Yeah, turn 4. Turn 4 here at Michigan, Mark, is rough. I will agree. I don't particularly care for turn 1, to be honest with you. You know, you got to be careful going into turn 1. It'll bite you. You got to arc that thing down in there, and if you get too far up close to the wall, it's going to bite you. It's like a snake, you know, grab a hold of you. Well, lap 5 of 100 here. I know these guys will get it. They'll get it wound down. They'll figure it out. Just got to get some laps. Got to get some heat build up those tires. As we see some of these guys do a little bit of squirreling there, the 20 and the 77, trying to get some of that dirt and stuff off and maybe get a little bit of heat built up before they get going. William Hartman chose the inside line. That's going to put GT to the outside. GT Hawkins and William Hartman are both part of Maverick Motorsports, so they are teammates running up here together as the pace car dives off. William Hartman in control, and he is on the loud pedal. Here we go. Back under green flag racing here, coming to lap number 6. They try back here toward 4th and 5th. Oh, the 20. Willie Nelson getting loose. Did you guys see that? Good save by the 20 to not get into anybody as they go bunched up back here at around the 82, the 48. Mike Franklin, Curtis Vollmer, Timothy Zayas, 41 Brandon Ketchum, Doug Blackman, Paul Irvin. And they're gonna go, they throw, man, they're dang near 3 wide. Oh, and they're almost 3 wide ahead of them here too. Timothy Zayas, Curtis Vollmer. They're trying to get up there to the 82. Mike Franklin, he has moved up to 8. Golly! Orlando Rivera falling back as the 48 gets around and the 22 gets around. Here comes the 88 of Paul Irvin to the inside of the 08. Got more battles back here and a gaggle of trucks. Yes, oh, the 64 of Cody McFadden looking to the inside of the 25, but he didn't take it 3 wide. There's the 96. Cody Lipster right there on that inside. However, the 64 gonna make the pass on the outside of the 96. Here comes the 81 of Landon Williams. Logan Kice trying to make his move back up toward the front. Dwayne Dunn, Jeremy Horn. As they go single file up front, go back here toward the back where the battles are happening at. The 81 of Landon Williams currently running in 16th. It looks like they are going to go single file for the most part here. Ooh, the 25 and Doug Blackman blinking out a little bit there. Oh, good Lord. Here we go. Got to get back up here to Curtis. The 82 of Mike Franklin. Timothy Zayas now under fire by Curtis Vollmer in the 48 to the inside. The Northern Capital Chevrolet trying to make a pass here on that 22. Here comes the 88 of Paul Irvin to the inside of the 21 coming out of turn number 2. Ooh, the 08 of Orlando Rivera gets real close to the wall. No harm, no foul for the 08. Cody McFadden and a whole lot of company. 25 of Doug Blackman to the inside. The 81 down low. Are they going to go 3 wide here, folks? 3 wide as the 43 on the outside. The 81 down low. Well, they didn't stay 3 wide long, but they're still, they're still 3 wide as they make their way into turn number 1. Side by side. The 81 all the way down. The 25 in the center. The 96 on the outside. They're going to go 2 wide coming out of 2. Side by side, door banging. Oh, the 25 of Doug Blackman. The 96 make contact. The 96, Cody Lipster going to make the pass. The 81 of Landon Williams going to make the pass. Now side by side, Doug Blackman. And the 39 of Dwayne Dunn. Here comes the 91 of Blair Patterson. The 78, Jeremy Horn, Martin Truex Jr., the 002 of Alan Hilton, K.C. Duncan, Scott Brooks, Douglas Hess, Cale Gale. Whole lot of trucks back here. This is toward the middle of the back. Oh! 91 of Blair Patterson. Loses some positions, getting loose. Good save. Man. William Hartman still up front, and he has got a 1.3 second lead over G.T. Hawkins. Rhett Nichols in third. Rhett got some company. Got Jarrett Lipster right on his tail. And Willie Nelson, a little bit of a gap between fifth and fourth at about 0.3 of a second. Garrett Heath at about 0.7 in sixth. Jacob Bell coming up on the 23. Paul Irvin at about a second back behind Jacob Bell. Curtis Vollmer in ninth. He's got company behind him. And Mike Franklin, Timothy Zayas. Curtis, though, trying to make some moves, trying to give a little bit of a cushion there between the two. They have now been out here at about 14 or so laps on this run since the restart. So they've got some heat built up the tires. We've still got action back here toward the back. K.C. Duncan, Allen Hilton. The 83 of Cale Gale to the inside. Trying to make a pass on the 7 target. And he's going to do it, bringing the 002 of Allen Hilton with him. Andrew Jump getting passed by the 86 of Douglas Carlson on the outside. The 98 of Jerry Glenn to the inside. Jerry going to go to 32nd. Started 22nd. Still early. Lap 15 of 100. Let's see here and check on to the rest of the group. Well, Jeremy Horn now on the outside. Allen Hilton making a pass on the 78. K.C. Duncan looking to the inside of the 78. They go side by side. The 7 has it at the line, but has not completed the pass yet. Making their way down through the travel into turn number 1. The 7 going to complete the pass. K.C. Duncan, 22nd, is right up ahead of him. Good Lord. 2 and almost 3 wide. Cale Gale, Doug Blackman, the 96 of Cody Lipster. Side by side again. Here we go. Into turn number 3. Oh, the 25 blinking out a little bit there. Watching this battle here now between the 002 and the 96 as Doug Blackman goes all the way up to the 19th. He is gunning for Cale Gale in the 83. William Hartman, though, just dominating right now, almost 2 seconds ahead of G.T. Hawkins. Fuel lap at about 22 to 26 laps. getting a little bit spread out. See Jacob Bell of the 77 come up on the 23 of Garrett Heath. This is for 6th. As the 99 of Jarrett Lipster right up ahead of him. Jarrett in 5th. Oh, Sandra, we hate that. No. Marley, that is a good question. 15 to 20 laps, roughly. Now, with that new tire model, they can blow a tire. So, we're gonna have to really watch it. Boy, look at the 77 making it stick on that outside. The 23 of Garrett Heath, though, on the inside. Not gonna be able to do it. Boy, that was close. But look at the 77, Jacob Bell. Made that pass. He goes into 6th. Boy, William Hartman, though, 2.4 seconds now ahead of GT Hawkins. Whew. Oh, the 64, Cody McFadden. The 81 of Landon Williams down to the inside. Let's take a look here to right in front as they go side by side. Look at that. Look how close they get. A little bit of a right front bumper there. Boy, take a look back to 67 all over Landon Williams. Little bit of some views here for everybody. Oh, we got a caution. Douglas Hess. What happened to Douglas? Let's go back and take a look. Douglas Hess on the outside of the 7 of KC Duncan. Oh, looks like he's fine. Oh, right there. Oh, what happened? We're going to get a little bit of a closer look. I believe that wall, it might have just broke loose. Could there have been a little bit of net cut? The wall? We'll get a look here. It looks like he might have just snapped loose there, but we'll get a look here. Oh, got too close to the wall and then came back down. Didn't want to get into KC, and then right there. Oh, right there hard into the outside wall, and everybody trying to get around and then back up and then hard again into that outside wall. Boy, that was close. The 98 narrowly missing the 42. And Douglas Hess's engine is going to be gone, unfortunately, having to tow to pit road. Well, I believe everybody probably going to come down pit road this time by. All right, pit road is busy. William Hartman going to lead them down pit road. That's a good little bitty run there. Actually, that was a great run there by these guys. See who we can, looks like William Hartman going to be the first one off of pit road, followed by the 16. Looks like Brandon Ketchum staying out, as well as Oh, looks like Brandon Ketchum might have missed his pit stall there. Joshua Gillian doing Joshua Gillian things. Yeah, tires are going to be crucial. David Weishart joining us down there. Glad to have you, David. Glad to have everybody out there. Well, who do we talk to? I guess we're going to go ahead and see here. Let me go with Mike Franklin. See if I can find him here. Well, I know he's racing. There he is. Go ahead and get him up here. Mike Franklin, Joshua Booth, buddy. Got a copy?
Yes, I got a copy.
Well, Mike, rough tire model. Had a good little green flag run there, but tires really starting to play a factor here, you know, kind of in that run, man. How did it feel for you? It looked like there was a lot of people getting loose.
Actually, you know, for the first couple of laps, it's a little dicey, but for me, after 3 or 4 laps, it actually comes to me and actually fits the way I like to drive.
So after, like you're saying, after the first couple of laps, after that, you're good.
Yeah, it's good for me.
Okay. Well, as the run goes on and the tires do fall off, how does it react? Because that was about a 20-25 lap run there?
Actually, you know, I almost decided to just take 2 tires there just because the tires were feeling so good during that run.
Okay, all right. Well, you live different strategies, Mike. You know, that's going to come into play. But, you know, we got 75 more laps here left to go, Mike. So
that's right.
You know, we ain't even halfway either. So you got a game plan. It looks like everybody's kind of got it figured out on the restart. So you think you're going to get that green flag run and there may be a green flag pit stop in here tonight?
Man, I sure hope so. Those are the kind of races I like. You know, your strategy really starts to come into play then.
Yes, it does. All right, you guys getting the one to go, Mike? We're going to let you get back to it, buddy. Good luck down there.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, Sandra. Yeah, I said it. Joshua Gillian doing Joshua Gillian things. Yep. Yeah, I said it. Again. Big shout out to Northern Capital coming on board. Hey, Russ, if you're out there watching, glad to have you, bud. Feel free to talk and chat and just speak your mind. Got about 18 viewers here tonight, about 16 now as it drops down. Feel free to share it on your social media. Get some more people in here watching, tuning in each week. We get new viewers every week. Now that's because of you guys out there at Extreme and everybody sharing the post. Really appreciate it. Let's get some more people up in here. Well, all right. That Ford Mustang needs to get off the track so we can go back racing. William Hartman has chosen the outside line this time. JT Hawkins to the inside. And William Hartman is already on the loud pedal, and we are back underway here, coming to lap 27 that time by. Everybody going pretty much single file except for the 48 of Curtis Vollmer there to the inside now. Of the 82 of Mike Franklin, we just talked to him. Ooh, the 48 having to back up. Here comes the 08 and the 43 on the outside. 43, look, oh, the 82 into the wall. Not what I wanted. Man, older, these newer tires is it's cold. Got to get some heat. Mike Franklin kept it straight. Good job, Mike Franklin. Good save. Got a battle behind him. Cale Gale has got company all around him. He is to the inside, or coming up to the inside of the 39 of Dwayne Dunn. Dwayne going to drop it right in front of him. Now going to choose to the outside, inside. Where is that 39 going to go? Another Northern Capital machine coming up on the 81. Oh, we got cars into the wall. Cars into the wall. We got a caution. And it looks like Logan Keiss involved in this. Let's go back and take a look at what happened to Logan. I know there's some battles going on up here. Hey, we're side by side, but what happened up here? Let's take a look. The 88 comes to the inside of the 43. The 82 right behind him. As they go side by side here, coming out of 4. Oh, right there. Oh, that looked like either some net coating or some touching right there. Oh, man, that was really, really close. Of course, I'm not an admin, folks. That's Nick Hunt and Don Kidder's thing there. So let's see if we can get on a right front here. And we'll turn this. Let's see, I'm on Logan. I need to be on the 88 here. So let me see if I can get on the 88, get a closer look. Oh, Paul Irvin. We'll turn the camera here and kind of back it up. And of course, I'm not an admin, so I don't make the final calls. But I do want to see here what transpired here as they come down, and then right here we see it. There was the contact or net coating or something happened. Let's see if we can get another view as we take a look at it from the wider view. Right here, we see right there is where it was at, and they both go hard into the outside wall. The 43 of Logan Keiss and the 88 both make contact with the wall and both with each other. Of course, gonna wait for the admins on that call on that one. That was close. Both of them now on pit road. And that's the thing, we don't talk about it much here, but net coating does play a factor. It is the internet. So you do have to worry about net coating, and net coating is when each internet the refresh thing or whatever, however it works, I don't know, but it doesn't line up properly because it's continuously refreshing, and maybe one is getting it before the next, and then when you're side by side, it's not there, and then bam, that's about the best way I can put it. You can even talk. It's like a lag spike. So, you're playing a game on a console or on the computer, and say it's a baseball game, and you go to press the button and you throw the ball, but the ball don't actually go anywhere, and then it goes. That's lag. It's kind of net coating or lag. It's pretty much the same thing. That's about the best way I can explain it. All right. Well, let's see here who we can chitty chat with. Server lag, yeah, pretty much, Toby. That's pretty much a good way to put it. Yep, that happens everywhere. Well, let's see here who we can talk with here. Under caution here. Garrett Heath, Joshua Medlock in the booth. Got a copy, buddy.
I hear you loud and clear.
All right, we'll start at 9th, currently running 7th, still early in the race, buddy. So how is it for you in prime time down there?
She's very loose. I I got a complaint, like a lot of us do with the Logitech steering wheel. There's a lot of floatness in it on the straightaways. It's really dicey. And we're at a big disadvantage, I feel like. But,
Well, yeah, go ahead.
It's just gonna be fun tonight. I'm
Well,
trying
we
my
don't-
hardest.
Well, it is a fixed setup league, and you don't really get to change much in a fixed setup league, and we don't talk about it much because I know it's, you can only change really like the brake bias and steering ratio as you guys get the one to go. I mean, you don't have to give out your secrets, but do you stay with what it gives you on the steering ratio, or do you change it?
To be honest, I don't touch a damn thing whatsoever. I have teammates that will change their steering ratio, their brake bias, you name it.
Oh, okay.
I don't do any of that. It's just I'm just still limited. I'm slowly buying all the parts and pieces for a good rig. So.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, hey, you guys are one to go, Garrett, man. I'm going to let you get back to it, buddy. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
All right. Yeah, just a little bit of a different question, you know. Well, we take a look at the caution count here. 3 cautions for 12 laps, 69 laps to go. And it's all right now has been that number 67 of William Hartman. He has led all the laps here up front. But it ain't over. Okay, William Hartman has chosen the outside line. GT on the inside. Jarrett Lipster, Willie Nelson, and Jacob Bell. It's going to be the top 5. Pace cars off, and they're already on the loud pedal. Good jump there by William Hartman and GT Hawkins, teammates here. Now side by side for the lead. William Hartman to the outside, GT to the inside. They're going to get kind of squirrely and side by side back here behind them. Rhett Nichols, Jarrett Lipster, side by side. This is for 4th. Rhett trying to make that pass in the 17. Not going to be able to do it as they are still side by side. Jacob Bell coming up right up to him. Garrett Heath now has got company. The 22 of Timothy Zayas to his outside. The 08 of Orlando Rivera, Mike Franklin in the 82 down low. The 48, Curtis Vollmer on the outside. The 81, Landon Williams. The 39, Dwayne Dunn, Allen Hilton, and Kel Gell. Go to McFadden, Casey Duncan. Right behind them, the 78 of Jeremy Horn. As they come screaming down the backstretch, 2 wide. The 02 of Allen Hilton. Now when it low, coming up on the 83 of Cale Gill, coming into turn 3, side-by-side action. Up here, both are really, really close. The 81, Landon Williams. Oh, the 81 getting squirrely. And he is looking to the inside. The 08 not gonna be able to stick his nose in there as they go, oh man, contact between the 81 and the 48. Landon Williams and the 81 and the 48 of Curtis Vollmer. Good save by Curtis. And a good save by Landon, too, because it really could have been bad for both of them and everybody behind them. Curtis Vollmer going to lose some spots, and he's going to get behind his teammate, the 39 of Dwayne Dunn. 2 Northern Capital machines right here next to each other. Oh, the 7, Casey Duncan. Off into the grass. What happened to the target 7? Caution is out. Oh, it looks like Cody McFadden involved in one too. Let's go back and take a look at it here on the MaxSpeedTV replay. Well, as we look at it here, they're 3 wide. Then they go 2 wide. And then right here, the 64 in the 7. Coming out of 4. Right here. Maybe. No, that wasn't it. Right. Oh, bumping and banging going on there. Maybe some netco. Maybe meeting in the middle. Not entirely sure. But That upset the 7. The 7 going to make contact with a 64. That's going to send the 7 hard into the inside wall. And then the 64 of Cody. Oh, contact, the 78. Jeremy Horn, Martin Truex Jr. nowhere to go. Making contact with the 64 of Cody McFadden on the front stretch. So the 64 and the 7, and the 7 of KC Duncan and the 64 of Cody McFadden both going to have some damage here to deal with. Well, it looks like everybody, I am sure, yeah, everybody coming down pit road. William Hartman leading them down. And it is busy. Ooh, the 99 having to back up. Too far forward. Right side to the left side is going on for the 67. There comes Cale Gale. First one off, it looks like. Oh, a little bit of strategy call there for the number 83 of Cale Gale. Go ahead and get him up here. Cale Gale, Joshua Booth, buddy, got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, bud. Well, a little bit of a call there, it looks like. It's still early, but, you know, a little bit of a call. You're out first off of pit road, man. How is that hyperdrive Chevrolet machine out there here tonight?
It's been pretty good. Started in the rear there, but I feel pretty good about it. Try to look something a little different here. Try to get a little track position. I feel like the tires that got on the truck's probably still pretty decent. But we'll see if we can't maintain better than where we were, and see how it shakes out here.
Well, a lot of fast drivers out there tonight, and right now it's, you know, been pretty much that 67, but we got a long way to go, Cale. It ain't over. Do you think you got something for that 67?
I sure hope so. I think we can get up here and race with them, if nothing else. We come here to win and see what happens.
Exactly, buddy. All right, well, let's get back to it, man. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Well, let's see here who else we can chat with real quick. But we go with somebody toward the middle of the pack, toward the back. Well, let's see here. Gotta find him. I don't know if he's in here. Shad, there he is. That's Shad Curran. There he is. For Proformance. Shad Curran, Joshua Booth. Got a copy real quick, bud?
Hey, go ahead, buddy.
Hey, man. Well, we're not halfway yet here tonight. You know, it looks like it's a little treacherous down there. How's it going for you?
Well, I tell you what, man, this new tire compound, pretty slippery out here tonight, trying to hang on to these trucks. See a lot of trucks moving around, sliding around. Pretty exciting.
Well, do you like the new tire model being added into the trucks?
I actually do like the new tire model being added, especially in the open series where you can adjust on the truck a little more than the fixed set and stuff like that. Tire's really good. You get about 5-6 laps on it. It starts to come in a little bit, grips comes up a little bit, but you know, you gotta kind of watch getting in behind our trucks on that little arrow push gets her quite loose.
So you get more arrow push than drafting right now.
Definitely the draft isn't really a big part, I don't think, here tonight, as much as when you're right up behind another trucker, so you gotta watch. It'll definitely push you out toward the wall a little bit.
All right, Shad. Well, you guys got the one to go, man. Not gonna keep you any longer. Good luck down there.
Thanks, guys.
Right. Shad Curran currently running in 16th. And up front, Gary Wells. Been out here at about 11 laps in the number 28. He is going to lead a couple of laps. It's not going to be a clean sweep for the 67. So that's going to put Cale Gale to the outside, it looks like. William Hartman in third. Willie Nelson fourth, and G.T. Hawkins in fifth. We'll go back up toward the front here. All right, waiting for that pace car to dive off. There it goes. Gary Wells going to be in control of the field here, and he is going to be on the loud pedal, and the green flag is back out. The Northern Capital Truck Series round 4 at Michigan, and a good jump, but here comes the 67 of William Hartman. Going to push it into second place. Going to get around Cale Gale back to the inside of the 28. For the lead, William looking to take for the lead. Here comes the 83 of Cale Gale, the 67 into the wall. Big wreck, and everybody trying to get around. Oh no, what is going to go on here, folks? Let's go back and take a look at it. William Hartman hard, it looked like, into the outside wall. Up here toward the lead. Let's get a closer look at this. This was coming out of 2, I believe. We see a move made there by the 83. The 67 of William Hartman dives it to the inside. The 83 on the outside coming to the inside. And right there, coming out of 2, contact made between the 28 and the 67? Or did the 67 just lose it? I'm not entirely sure. Let's get a left to front look here. I'm not an admin, but we're going to take a look here and get a closer view. Well, that's the left front of William Hartman. So let's go with left front of Gary Wells here. And right here we see it. Oh, right there. I'm not entirely sure. There was contact there, and that sent the 67 hard into that outside wall. That is a good look at that. And William Hartman going to go hard on the outside. Oh, and an engine, it looks like he made some contact there, too. Everybody trying to, oh, right there, and another driver involved. The 91, the 94 getting involved in this, and there is a big pile up here. A lot of drivers getting in the mix. The 25, the 94. Oh, man. All right, we go back up toward the front. Going to wait on the official word from the admins. Yeah, there was a lot of trucks involved in that. A lot of them. Blair Patterson, it looks like Tommy Amassi. Doug Blackman. Jeff Glockner. Scott Brooks. All right, well, up front, Gary Wells, Cale Gale in second, G.T. Hawkins third, Willie Nelson fourth, and Alan Hilton coming from 34th to 5th. You know what? See if I can get Alan Hilton up here. Alan Hilton, Joshua Booth, got a copy?
Hey, Joshua.
Hey, buddy. Well, what a run you're having, man. Started 34th. You're up to 5th at about 6 or so laps. We're going to be at the halfway mark, man. But, man, it looks like it's a handful out there.
It's a big handful. It's a lot different from the K&N race last night, man. This thing will snap on you in a heartbeat.
Well, tires, are they, 5-6 laps is about, what I'm hearing. When it gets comfortable, is that about what you're feeling, or is it, less for you or more for you?
Yeah, absolutely. 5 or 6 laps on brand new tires. You can't really do much till then, but the fall off is very, very minor, so you can take these tires pretty far.
Oh, man. All right. Well, Alan, man, I know we don't have to give no secrets, but fix setup, you're limited to what you can change. Offset brake bias, you can change those. Do you change those, or do you keep them default?
I might go a half, maybe 1%, but I don't change anything during the race. I keep it all pretty default.
Oh, okay. So pretty default. Well, I mean, like I said, you don't have to go into detail because, they say changing stuff can help and it can't help. It all, I guess, is on the driving style.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, every driver likes their stuff set up a little bit different, but yeah, hope we're putting on a good show for you guys tonight.
Well, you got some teammates for Pro 4 Mintz Motorsports, man. What's it gonna take?
Well, we're gonna get up here and hopefully stay out of trouble. Avoided a few wrecks here. Got pretty lucky, so we're gonna try and move forward and take it from there.
All right, we'll let you get back to it, buddy. Good luck down there.
All right, man. Thanks.
All right. All right. Well, we're gonna get ready to go back green flag racing here. It looks like Gary Wells up front, Kel Gale onto his outside. Man, what a move by that 83 to get up front, or up toward the front, I should say, after starting 31st. Okay. 67 at fault. EOL coming in the chat there by Gillian. I don't have access to the admins to the topper thingy, so that's what I'm seeing in chat there. Like I said, I'm not an admin, folks, so I don't make those calls. All right, coming to lap 46. We're almost halfway. Got about 5-6 laps here as that pace car dives off. Gary Wells going to be in control of the field once all 4 tires are below off at the racing surface. And he is on the loud pedal, and so is the 83 of Kel Gale. No tire spin. They're going to go side by side behind them, though. The 20 and the 16. Willie Nelson and GT Hawkins. 83. Still looking on that outside. 83 getting a little. Oh! Gary Wells getting loose. Good save by Gary Wells in the 28, but he is going to lose that top spot. He is going to go all the way back, still losing positions here. Going back into currently 14th as the 86 of Douglas Carlson comes to his outside. Here comes the 96 contact. Oh no, and we're going around. Save it, guys. Come on. 3 wide. No, not going to happen. They're still wrecking. Here we go, folks. Caution. We'll fly. And we've got one on his hood there, but we're going to go back here and take a look. Man. Well, we see the 28 of Gary Wells get back up on track after losing it. He's down low. And then here comes the 96 flying, and right there is where it started and initiated a contact between the 86 and the 28, and that's going to send them both around. And the 86 tries to save it. The 28 tries to save it. And right up here, is where it all transpired. The 25, Doug Blackman, nowhere to go. T-bones the 28. The 88 coming right up into the track there, right in front of the 28. The 88 of Paul Irving. And then the 25, T-bone of the 28. And then it was on from there. The 28 coming back up on to the racing surface after getting T-boned. Oh, and then heavy contact made. The 122. See if I can find the 122 here. Trying to dodge it, nowhere to go. Let's see here. The 122 of Bradley Wetzel. Just right there, hard into the 28 of Gary Wells. And the 122's engine lets go too. Several drivers involved in that one as well. We'll wait for the word in from admins as the 83 goes to the lead. Willie Nelson second and GT Hawkins third. I'm going to step away here real quick, side by side, play a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, folks, we are back here as they get the one to go here. We are at the halfway mark. And for the Northern Capital Truck Series round of 4 at Michigan. Thanks again for Northern Capital, Russ Anderson coming on board for the title sponsor for Extreme Motorsports for the Truck Series. Big shout out again to everybody tuning in. Marley Good, Joshua Gillian, the official Mark and Sonic, David Weishart, Sandra, if you're still out there with us, Toby, everybody, DF. Glad to have everybody out there. We were up to 30. Then I went to a commercial break, and then we're down to 20. Not entirely sure. I don't think people like commercials. Well, all right, lap 51 of 100 here. 50 to go. They go 49 at the line as they come to lap 52. Cal Gale, Willie Nelson, and, at the points leaderboard here, Willie Nelson in the top spot, Cal Gale in second. And they're running right here, 1-2 respectively. So the pace car is off and away. Cale Gale holding them back, and he is going to be on the loud pedal. And Boyd stacked them up on that outside line, but a good jump by Cale Gale. Not the jump Willie Nelson wanted, however, he's going to hold on to second place here as they come screaming down into turn number 1. Well, folks, we are at that halfway mark. Now, should we do it now, or should we wait a couple of laps and let these guys get some heat burn up? No, we're going to do it right now. Let's crank it up here on MaxSpeedTV. Alrighty, folks, we are back. A couple of laps there, crank it up here on MaxSpeedTV. These guys get a couple of, oh no, the 82 going around. Oh no, and the heavy damage, more contact made, more drivers, Mike Franklin. No, let's go back here and take a look at what happened to Mike Franklin. I was just talking about how these guys were getting it together, and oh man. Let's see here what happened to the 82 of Mike Franklin. Coming out of 2, the 85 onto his outside. And right there is where it happened. We're going to get a closer look here. Going to a far chase view on this one for everybody. And we see the 85 there get real close to the wall. And then right there, oh, netcode contact. I don't know. We'll let the admins look at that one. But right there is where it's going to be. The 82 going to go around. And right there, the 44 nowhere to go. Hammers the 82, the 44 of Brian Wasserman's engine letting go as he made contact with the 82 of Mike Franklin. And Mike Franklin on a pit road. Oh. Well, all right, everybody looks like coming down pit road here except for, looks like the 77 of Jacob Bell deciding to stay out. So let's see here if we can go ahead and get, a Jacob Bell from JBR up here. Jacob Bell, got a copy.
Yes, sir.
But Jacob, you ain't pitting here right now, looks like. Different strategy call?
Yeah, we got I made a little bit of a mistake around lap 40 and kind of had to come in and pit under that yellow, and we got a lot of fuel left in this thing and a lot of tires left, so we're gonna be all right. And different strategy than what everybody else is on, which sometimes works out really well, and sometimes it might come back and bite us, but we'll have to see.
Well, Jacob, it's been an interesting race. You know, it's been intriguing. The new tire model, for sure, playing, I'm sure, a big factor here tonight. The hot temperatures on that racing surface not helping any at all. So, what's going to be the key here going on? We are over halfway, and, we're going to be coming to 40 to go here before too long.
I think the key is just going to be staying out of trouble, keeping your truck clean. I always tell my team that the goal of every race is just to run all the laps, and that's obviously going to be the goal now more than ever because of these updated aero package and tire model to the trucks, and it's a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie, I love the way the truck feels, and it's definitely going to take a lot of skill to make your way to the front and make it last. So just surviving.
So with this new tire model, do you think it becomes a driver's vehicle now?
Yeah, absolutely. It's really, really slick out there. Track temp obviously doesn't help that much either, but just really slick, and it takes a lot of race strategy, race knowledge, just to keep yourself out of trouble, and most importantly, to drive it up front and fast. I mean, I think we can all agree that the 67 was by far the strongest truck out there tonight, and unfortunately, it looks like he got taken out in the wreck, so it kind of opens the door for everybody else because it looked like a little hornet's nest behind him. So hopefully, we're the king bee to come out of that hornet's nest.
Well, we still got plenty of laps. This is a 2-mile track,
Yeah, I know, but hey, look, I never had a win in Extreme yet. I think, I'm feeling a little sick. It might be medicine for me.
Well, it can happen. Jacob, the big thing is never give up, and I tell that to everybody that comes up here in the booth, and, that I just talk to on a daily basis is never quit.
Absolutely, man. We're gonna keep trying. I think we got the luck on our side tonight, and we'll see how it plays out. Like you said, still a lot of laps left, but thank you guys for this broadcast. You guys are doing great.
Well, it's just me, but I do appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, that was Jacob Bell staying out. A little bit of a strategy call. Ron Miller in the 35 coming from 30th to 2nd. The 41 of Brandon Ketchum coming from 12th to 3rd. So a different lineup up front. Shad Curran started 35th. He's in 4th. We've got really the top 4 is totally different from what we've seen. As they get the 1 to go, they're going to get double foul, and Jacob Bell has chosen, it looks like, the outside line, and Rod Miller on the inside line. Tyler Hallman just tuning in. Glad to have you in the chat there, Tyler. Joshua, I do really appreciate it. I really do. I'm not an admin, and of course, I don't hear what they tell y'all as a driver. I've got all that turned off for broadcast reasons. So, whew. Coming to lap 60 here this time by. That's going to put them at 41 to go. As that pace car dives off to the safety of pit road, Jacob Bell on the loud pedal. Here we go. Oh, a little bit of a tire spin, maybe a little bit of a mishap there by the 93 of Shad Curran. However, we are going to go. Oh, are we going to see 3 wide? Oh, no, 2 wide. However, you can change lanes after the start-finish line, but you can't go 3 wide. Before the exit of turn 2, they kept it straight, kept it 2 wide. Good job there by everybody. That is in the rules. So, still getting acquainted with the rules as Jacob Bell gets about a 6/10 of a second lead on Ron Miller, but that 16 is coming here. He's got 23 laps or so on the tires. And he is going to go to the inside of the 35, or the inside of the 16 for second place. 9/10, almost a second ahead is Jacob Bell. Now we look back here. Oh, the 17 of Rhett Nichols getting loose. Good save. Three wide there for a second. Wow. The 93 of Shad Curran caught on that outside. Oh, Shad going back. Now in the 9th, still in the top 10. Landon Williams in the 81 behind him. Here comes the 99 to the inside. The 48 of Curtis. 48 of Curtis Vollmer to the inside. The 99 into the wall. Jarrett Lipster keeps it up high. 3 wide for a second as everybody gets around him. That was a little bit scary there. I lost everybody there for a moment. I don't like that. Makes me think my internet's going down, and I'm running good here tonight. Well, no problems. Man. Well, GT up to second, about a 5/10 of a second now behind Jacob Bell, trying to get some ground on him. Rhett Nichols in 3rd, Cale Gale 4th, Willie in 5th. Right behind him, though, we got a gaggle of trucks. The 02 of Josh Mayu on the outside of the 96 of Cody Lipster looking to the inside. Right up ahead of him, Dwayne Dunn in the 39, the 08 of Orlando Rivera on the outside. Yes, Marley, great racing, great racing. And that could have happened there too, Tyler. Yes, you got it right. Yep. All right, Andrew Junk, kind of running where he started. He's currently up a spot into 23rd. Diving it down low to the inside of the 7 of KC Duncan. Here comes the 64 of Cody McFadden as well to the inside of the 7. KC on that outside, the 64 now to the inside. Trying to look to the inside of the 85. Not going to be able to do it coming out of turn number 5. A little bit of a space there now. About 2 truck lengths there between the 85 and the 64. Nolan Neiman. I haven't mentioned Nolan much here tonight. Having a good solid run there for that number 15. Started 39th. He's up to 21st. Good run there by Nolan. Doug Blackman not having the race he wanted. He does have some damage there on that 25, but yet he's still out here pulling some laps. And that Doug Design Chevrolet started 16th, currently running in the top 20 in 20th. 81 of Landon Williams looking to the inside of the 23 of Garrett Heath. Garrett Heath going back to 8th. And we may have a battle for the lead here as we take a look. The 16 all over the 77. Now to the inside of Jacob Bell coming into turn number 1. Still side by side. GT on the inside. Jacob Bell on the outside. Oh, you can't get any closer than this. They come through the tri-oval. Who is going to lead this lap? Jacob Bell going to lead that lap. Barely. GT, oh GT, looked like he was getting a little loose there. Now they're still side by side. Good Lord, these two. I don't know how they're doing it. Oh no, they're getting close. Getting close. 77 on that outside. GT to the inside still. GT gonna lead that lap. GT, first lap led here tonight. They're still going at it here, but GT going to complete the pass on the 77. Jacob Bell, though, all over that back bumper of the 16 as they go into turn number 2, or turn number 3 here. Get my turns mixed up here. Coming out of 4. GT, oh, GT. The 77 looked to the outside. GT down low below that white line. That you can get down there, but you better be careful coming back up on the racetrack. Take a look back here as another battle is brewing. The 20 of Willie Nelson, Cale Gale, and the 17 of Rhett Nichols right behind them, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And Landon Williams in 6th. He's got company. Ron Miller, Garrett Heath, Curtis Vollmer. The 41 of Brandon Ketchum and the 08 of Rivera. The 23 of Garrett Heath looking to the inside of the 35. Garrett gonna make the pass. Here comes Curtis. Curtis was looking, not going to be able to make it stick. Lap 71 of 100 here. Man, what a race. Cale Gale now still has company with Willie Nelson. Shad Kern in the 93, the 96 of Cody Lipster to the inside, gonna make the pass. Jerry Glenn in the 98 coming. Josh Mayu coming. Oh! Oh, the 93 into the wall. Shad Curran into the wall. Caution will fly. Let's go back and take a look at what happened to the 93 of Shad Curran here. The 93 Performance coming out of the corner. Oh, right there. It looks like is where it might have snapped loose on Shad. Let's get a closer look. Coming out of 2. Oh yeah, trying to save it, trying to dodge it, trying to do what he can, but into the wall he goes, outside wall, safer barrier, and it's gonna spin him right in front of traffic. He's off the racing surface. Now, the cautions are thrown by iRacing. They are not thrown by the admins. So if iRacing deems it a caution, it's a caution. And that's the way it looks. Well, Andy Starcher joining tonight in the admin booth. Glad to see you up there, Andy. And pit road is busy. Well, let's see here if we can get a word in with. Let's see. I'm trying to pick somebody a little bit different here. Let's see here. How about we go ahead and get Nolan Neiman up here? Gotta find him. Nolan Neiman! Joshua the Booth, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, no, okay, I'll let you come back up on track here. I don't want to disturb you. Well, Nolan, man, you're having an awesome run out here tonight, but it is treacherous out there. Talk about your racing in general, buddy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy first couple laps, and once the tires get warmed up a bit, it's actually pretty fun to drive. And then, you know, if we get a nice green flag run here, I think we can really make a nice run to the top.
Well, you know, it's not over. And we know how racing is here at Extreme. It gets extreme going toward the end. And right now, at about 26 laps left to go, we're going to be winding down the final few laps here. Well, man, what is it going to take to get that number 15 machine up toward the front?
Well, you know, we got to be aggressive, but still stay patient. I think that's the biggest thing, because you drive it too hard, especially first couple laps, you'll send it right around. So stay patient and try to avoid any chaos that could come up in front of you and start picking them off.
Do you think it's more now? I've asked this question before, and I'll ask it again. Do you think now these trucks are more of a driver vehicle than, you know, what it was before with that tire update?
I think it depends on the driver, honestly. I myself prefer it to be more loose, so I like it being a little squirrely on me, so I like it. Some drivers I can see definitely not liking it, so I guess it kind of depends on them.
So you like actually the hot track temp? You know, 123 degrees is fine for you, right?
Yeah, man, it separates the men from boys.
All right, well, hey, I'm not a racer, Nolan, so, you know. All righty, buddy. Well, good luck, man. It ain't over.
All right, thank you.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, Tyler. That is going to be fun. Yeah. I'll mention that more toward the end. But, yeah, man, Tyler, that's definitely going to be fun. Appreciate all the support out there in chat. Appreciate everybody tuning in. It's been an interesting race for sure. And, man, they're going to get that one to go here this time by GT on the inside, Willie Nelson to the outside. Man. All right. Well, it's coming down to lap 77 here. GT, Willie, Jacob, Garrett, Rhett. That's your top 5. Landon, Cal, Curtis, Allen, and Brandon Ketchum is going to be your top 10. folks. Here we go. GT in control. And he is on the loud pedal. Coming to lap 77. Oh, man. 3 more laps. We will be at the 20 to go mark here tonight. Oh, boy. And we've got battles already back here coming out of turn number 2. 23 of Garrett Heath, the 83 of Cale Gale, Rhett Nichols. Rhett looking to the inside of the 83, not going to be able to do it. The 81, Landon Williams to the inside, the 77, the 17 sideways right into the 48. No, we are going to have a caution. I am sure. No caution. Wait. What? What? No caution? Well, let's go back and take a look at what happened here. And there is no caution here. Wow. Well, under the MaxSpeedTV replay, we see the 17 get loose, the 81 to the inside, right up into the 48, hard contact. And right there, no caution because he is still going. But the 98, I believe that is almost into the 17. Everybody's still going. The 17 stays high. Everybody makes the pass. And the 17 comes right back off the racetrack with a blown engine. iRacing did not deem that a caution because he was straight. Well, it's extreme. Jacob Bell now in second, Cale Gale in third, GT 1.3 seconds now ahead of Jacob Bell. Lap 80 of 100. Next time by for the 16 of GT Hawkins, it is going to be 20 to go. Yes, we stay green. Guess what, folks? 20 to go here for the Extreme Motorsports and 99.com Northern Capital Truck Series, round 4 at Michigan, presented by MaxSpeedTV. Man, what an interesting race. Now, GT has got a little bit of a lead there on Jacob Bell. Jacob Bell's got company, though, with Cale Gale in the 83. Garrett Heath has got company with the 20 of Willie Nelson. Willie looking to the inside. Alan Hilton trying to make moves. 19 to go. Man, what a run. What a race. Well, we take a look at the caution count here. 19 to go, 8 cautions for 30 laps. 19 laps to go. 4 lead changes here this evening. Cale Gale getting around Jacob Bell. Jacob Bell going back to third. Everybody pretty much single file. Running out the top 10 is that 02 of Josh Mayu, starting 36th. Currently running in 10th, Jerry Glenn in 11th. Ron Miller in 12th. Dwayne Dunn currently 9th. Cody Lipster 8th. Alan Hilton 7th. Landon Williams currently running just outside the top 5 in 6th. But it ain't over. Well, we still have 28 drivers out on the racing surface right now, turning some laps. We have 2 drivers currently sitting on pit road, Curtis Vollmer and Rhett Nichols. Ten drivers out of the race here tonight, unfortunately, but still plenty of action on the track as we continue to watch Landon Williams and the 23 of Garrett Heath. Jacob Bell all over the back bumper, trying to get back up to the 83 of Cale Gale. And this, it is the Cale Gale. But Timothy Zayas getting passed by the 85 of Andrew Jump. But Timothy Zayas all over the back bumper of that 85. 15 to go. Oh, the 25 blinking again. Well, Darren, man, glad to have you in chat there, buddy. Yeah, too bad you couldn't make it, man, but glad to have you in chat. Oh, Nolan Neiman getting it a little loose. Coming to the inside of the 41 of Brandon Ketchum. Brandon Ketchum trying to catch him. Oh, Brandon's got some damage there. Yeah, he's got some damage there on that spoiler. It's not much. It's not much at all. He's got, here comes the 40, Joshua Gillian. Hey, Sandra, he's doing Gillian things. To the outside. Oh! 14 to go. The 41 looks like might be doing a little bit of blocking. I don't think the 41's blocking. Just trying to run his line. I don't know. I ain't the 41, so I don't know. I'm just calling it like I see it here. Bradley Wetzel. It's racing, man. It's racing. Get him next week, buddy. Well, JT Hawkins, 1.4 seconds ahead of Cale Gale back up front as we look here. 13 to go. We're going to be 12 to go this time by. If anything's going to happen, it's going to have to happen right now as Nolan Neiman goes to the inside of the 85. Nolan Neiman in the 15. Andrew Jump in the 85. We talked to Nolan earlier. Just trying to get back up front. The 22 of Timothy Zayas looking to the inside of the 64 of Cody McFadden. And the 22 going to complete the pass on the 64. That's going to put Cody McFadden in currently 17th. Joshua Gillian coming up to the inside of the 64. He is looking to make a pass on the 64 to go into 17th. $11 to go. Yeah, Marley, I know. Can't rule it out. Well, Cale Gale has cut into the lead a little bit. Now down to 1.3 seconds. Jacob Bell falling back a little bit, about 0.6 of a second behind Cale. And Willie Nelson closing the gap there to the 77. Oh, Willie getting loose. Good save by the 20. Can he hold it? And he will. 10 laps to go. Well, if my math is... Oh, we got a caution! KC Duncan in the 7. Well, that just changes everything. That is not what GT wanted to see. As we take a look at what happened to KC Duncan in that target 7. Well, Marley, I blame it on you this time. Well, number 7 down low, right into the, oh, there it was. Contact coming right up the track. And the 88 getting a piece of the wall, too. Right there, the 7, though, getting into, I believe that is the 05 of Tommy Massey. And the caution is gonna fly. We are under 10 to go. Interviews are no more. All right. Well, I think you got to come down. I don't think there's any doubt. You've got to come down and get tires. The tires are too precious here. It looks like the 77, the 23, the 98 are going to stay out here. Ooh. Different calls, different strategies. Oh, we got several drivers staying out. Wow. The top 7. Jacob Bell, Garrett Heath, Jerry Glenn, Andrew Jump, Timothy Zayas, Shad Curran, Edward Morris Sr., all staying out. And it looks like Alan Hilton in that 002. Going to be the first one off of pit road. All right. Yeah, I'm not interviewing anybody, folks. 7 to go. I don't think they may get the 2 to go this time by. It'll be 6. 1 to go on 5. We're gonna wait here and see what happens. Well, who's it gonna be, folks? I know Rick had picked Curtis here tonight. Unfortunately, Curtis not having the race he wanted here. I didn't pick a driver here tonight, unfortunately, and I don't think right now would be fair to pick one. So I'm not gonna pick a driver. It's anybody's race. So you know, may the best driver come out victorious here tonight. So as Jacob Bell is up front, Garrett Heath second, and Jerry Glenn third. I believe so, Marley. I believe it will too. Man, what a race. The top, like I said, the top 7 did not come down pit road. Hey, what'd you remove your message for there, Marley? You didn't have to. All right, they're going to get the green flag, 4 to go. Now, we're going to talk about it. There is green, white, checkered. There's only one if it comes down to it. The way it works is the leader has to cross the start-finish line to take the white flag. If that happens, then whatever happens behind him happens. If a caution comes out before the white flag, the race is over. Now that's under green, white, checkered conditions. We still gonna have 4 to go in the regulation. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know it's gonna get extreme. '77 of Jacob Bell to the outside. Garrett Heath to the inside. Andrew jumping his way from 24th to 3rd. Pace car is off. Here we go. The 77 on the 93. Oh, here we go, folks. We're wrecking on the start. Wrecking. And it is a big one here at Michigan. The 25. Oh, taking topsy-turvy. And we're going to be going green, white, checkered here on the start of the race. But let's get a replay of what happened. I seen Doug Blackman go for a ride here, but let's see what happened on this restart. Big pile up here on the front stretch. So where did it start? Oh, it started up front here. The 33? Let's see here. Trying to get my way back up front here. Try to figure out where this initiated here. Oh, the 93. Let's see here. Of Shad Curran. Okay, so let's watch this closely. Right here at the start. Hard into the outside wall. Spins tires. Gets into the 20. Gets into I believe that's the 96. The 02 going to get involved. The 67 going to get involved. The 25 going for a ride and a half. Good Lord, the 7, the 08 involved in this. Well, we're going to go right on board here with Doug Blackman on this restart to get a perspective of what Doug saw. So this is going to be on the restart cockpit. Little disclaimer. If you get motion sickness, don't watch. Right here is where it's going to happen, and he just goes for a ride. Goes tumbling down the front stretch and back onto all fours. But several drivers also involved in this. The 7, the 39, the 35. Oh, man. Well, we're going to be under a green-white checkered here. And there's only one. So, overtime. Totally misspelled that. Yep. Marley, sure thing. "36 viewers here joining in. We are under a GWC attempt here. One of one, I do believe. Waiting on confirmation. But I do believe it is just one of one. They only get one GWC this season. All right, and that is confirmed. Oh, somebody blew. I just heard an engine go. It looks like the 7 of KC Duncan. His engine just might have let go as he is below the yellow line. Oh, and his speed is dropping. Trying to get it back around to pit lane. I get it, Marley. I get it. 38 viewers here tonight. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And it's about to get wild. I mean, it's already been wild, but it's going to get even more interesting for sure. Green, white, checkered. And we've got people out here that have not pitted. They're on older tires. Alan Hilton currently running in 6th. He's on the fresher tires of the bunch. Oh, Chuck, you ain't that old, bud. Racing fan. Oh, man. Well, here we go. Getting the, 1 to go here, 3 to go. Jacob Bell on the outside, Garrett Heath now to the inside. Dandra Jump, Jerry Glenn, Timothy Zayas up here. Started 10th, currently in the top 5, in a 5th. Yeah, Tyler, you do have a point. Yeah, it's, you know, he does have the fresh tires, but no heat buildup. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, gonna have to watch Alan Hilton in that 002. All right, pace car. Gonna make its elusive dive down to pit road, and boy, they're getting side by side here, folks. Side by side. Oh boy, and they're on the loud pedal. Here we go. Green white checkered attempt. 1 of 1, and the green flag is out. Jacob Bell, Garrett Heath, 1 and 2. Battle for third. Oh Lord, here we go. What's gonna happen? They're gonna go single file, cautions out, race is over. And it is a pile up toward the back. It looks like Willie Nelson might have been involved, but Jacob Bell gonna hold on to win it here. We're gonna take a look here at this caution. Oh, the 40 of Joshua Gillian getting loose here. And tries to save it. Oh, contact with a 20, and it was on from there. Several drivers going to be involved in this. All right, well, back up front. Final lap here. Jacob Bell, Garrett Heath, Jerry Glenn. This is unofficial, of course. Any admin stuff, but the 77 of Jacob Bell gonna get his first win. Here for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com, the Northern Capital Truck Series, round 4 at Michigan, folks. Well, give me just a few minutes. We will get the top 3 up here for an interview. Now, we're going to have 4 actually altogether, but we'll get the top 3 up here, and then we will get on with the MaxSpeedTV post-race show coming up right after this. Alrighty, folks, we are back here live on MaxSpeedTV. I'm going to start here with our third place finisher here tonight, Jerry Glenn here. Jerry, Joshua the booth, got a copy.
I got you, Joshua.
But Jerry, man, well, rough race for everybody tonight, man. Talk about it real quick. It's been a rough night.
I stayed pretty clean most of the race. Got a little bit of damage on my nose there towards the end. Didn't have any practice here. Kind of started figuring out there in the middle of the race towards the end, and started running some good laps.
Well, what was key points for you here tonight?
No doubt that last caution when everybody pitted and we stayed out. We knew we would be okay for a couple of laps on old tires, and those guys would have a tall task in front of them to pass some of those cars that stayed out. So it worked out for us.
All right, Jerry. Well, we're not even halfway through the season, but we got Texas next week, man. Talk about it.
Still going to be something new for everybody because I think everybody's still getting used to these new tires. It felt like to me the car was sideways, or the truck was sideways all night, kind of a little skatey down the straightaway, even like it was floating or something. It's just definitely different. It's going to take some time to get used to.
All right, Jerry. Well, congratulations, but nevertheless, top 3 for you here tonight. Thought shout-outs you want to give before you go celebrate?
Of course, Rick for putting on the league, Sim Speed Shop, Rick Matek, and all the sponsors that support the series. You guys for putting on the broadcast up there. Appreciate what you do, and the teammates and stuff. Thanks a lot.
All right, Jerry. We'll see you next week, bud. Well, all right. Well, that is going to bring us to our second place finisher here tonight. Garrett Heath. Got a copy?
Got a copy, buddy.
Well, Garrett, man, up and down night for everybody. New tire model, hot track conditions. Man, talk about it.
Yeah, it's just really fun. It was sketchy, scary, but really exciting racing all around. Unfortunately, we got too many cautions, but that's the way it is with a new tire model.
New tire model in a packed field and hot track conditions, but hey, it was racing, man. You guys making moves out there with what you can do. Well, Texas next week to get. To finalize December per se, it's the last race before the Christmas holiday. So what do you like about Texas?
I get to wear a cowboy hat and shoot guns.
What, do you like Texas?
I mean, it's the South. I love the South, so.
Oh, okay. All right.
But as a track, though,
yeah,
I like it.
All right, Garrett.
I'm really confident, but like I said, new tire, so we'll see.
Yeah, new tire for sure. Well, thought shout-outs, buddy, you want to give before you go celebrate your second-place finish here tonight?
Thank my mother, my sponsors, Caroline Gaming, Victorious Eyewear, all the league sponsors. I heard we got a new sponsor in Northern Capital for the Truck Series, so I want to give a shout to them guys. And just thank my teammates. Good feedback all around.
All right, Garrett, we'll see you next week in Texas, bud. If we don't see you tomorrow night.
Oh, you'll see me.
Okay. All right, bud, go celebrate, man.
See ya.
All right, well, I'm going to pull him up here. It is going to be our winner here tonight, Jacob Bell, coming in with the win. I'm not sure that's how he wanted it, but, Jacob, that's the way you got it, man. Talk about staying out in the overall race, bud.
Oh man, this aero package was so much fun, and the race, I just flipped my truck somehow. I think the tires are all gone on it during my burnout. But it is so much fun, man. I'm so happy I just freaking won this race. I was telling the guys, I don't even think I've ever gotten interviewed from you after the race because I've never finished top 3. So this is awesome, man. I'm super happy. Like I told you during the race, man, I've been a little sick for the past 7 days. I think I got the flu or something, and this was the medicine I told you I was gonna need, and it looks like you're a doctor there, Josh, because that's what you prescribed for me, man. I'm so happy, dude.
Well, this is and marks the first win for you here at Extreme, correct?
Yes, sir, man. I've been here for a long, long time. This is my first win, third as an organization, but my first as a driver.
All right, man. Congratulations. We're gonna let you, celebrate with your team. But we got Texas next week here in the Truck Series, man. Talk about Texas.
Man, it's gonna be a fun race. I love Texas. It's always been a good track for me. I like the 1.5 miles, but I'm just gonna focus on tonight and the rest of the week for these guys. I got a big memorial race coming up in my local track this weekend, so gonna be running some dirt for $5,000. Hopefully we can double down on the victories this week and win a lot of money. But but hey, man, we'll see how it goes. And next week, thank you to Lodgebox and Wax Electric for their support of myself and this team, and they've really helped me been able to build this team from the ground up. And York's Weldon, Jacob York, he's been such a big part. Miller Racing Graphics with all his design work Dawson Miller's been doing with us, that helps a ton. Everybody at JBR, Zach Ogburn helped me out a ton tonight on top of the pit box with calling the shots. Ryan Swan, Gen 3 Performance Imaging, Laugh Lap, everybody that's helped this team, and helped myself along the way. This is awesome for us, and I just super appreciate it.
I am sure. Well, we're not going to keep you, bud. You gave some thoughts, shout-outs. You want to give some more before we let you go celebrate?
Thank you to the broadcast, man. You guys, well, I guess just like I said, you're going solo tonight, but
yeah,
I heard you were killing it out there. I had a couple buddies watching it, and they were saying you were doing great. So, man, I'm just super excited. I'm looking forward to the rest of this week, and hopefully this is first of many.
All right, Jacob, go celebrate, bud, and congratulations on the win.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you. Let's go. Woo!
Woohoo! All right, well, that is going to do it for the interviews, but I was asked to bring him up here. Curtis Vollmer, man, not the race you wanted here tonight, but we're going to get you back up here. New sponsors for the Truck Series, man. Man, talk about the racing and, of course, again, the new sponsor here real quick.
Yeah, how about that race tonight? I mean, really fun. Had a really good time out there. It was loose and fun. I mean, I'll tell you what, the Northern Capital 48 was hooked up tonight. We hung out there in that top 10 all night, and was easing our way into the picture there towards the end, and just kind of caught up in some bad luck there with Rhett. But yeah, it was fast tonight, man. I'll tell you what. And yeah, the Northern Capital 48 is looking strong this season. We just can't, got to stay out of these mishaps.
Yeah. Well, new sponsor, Northern Capital. We talked about it earlier, but I was asked by the boss man himself, to bring you up here. They coming on board, sponsoring the Truck Series. We started the season out with no sponsor, and then they came up on board. So, kind of a change in venue when it comes to sponsorship. But, hey, glad to have them, Curtis. We see what they're doing for you guys, and, now what they're doing for Extreme.
Yeah, it's exciting to have, thanks to Russ Anderson and Northern Capital, making it happen and sponsoring us this season. We kind of reach out to him, and he's always very helpful, always wanting to help, and he's a part of the racing community. He watches our races and kind of captains our team, so we're glad to have him, and it's awesome to see him step up and sponsor the series like this for everybody. For all the guys in the series. So. Yeah, it's exciting. It's awesome to have them. Northern Capital for the rest of the season here. It should be fun.
Yes, sir. Well, we're not going to keep you, man. Y'all's got a driver's meeting to go to. So, good luck, man, and we'll see you tomorrow and throughout the week.
Yeah, man. Special shout out to Russ Anderson. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Bud. All right. Well, that is going to do it for the interviews. Let's get them down here on the unofficial results. Any admin stuff that they have to do. Jacob Bell coming away with the win here tonight. Congratulations to Jacob for getting his first victory here for the Extreme Motorsports at 99.com. Garrett Heath going to finish in second. Jerry Glenn third. Andrew Jump fourth. Timothy Zayas going to grab a top 5 into 5th. GT Hawkins in 6th. Alan Hilton 7th. Dwayne Dunn 8th. Edward Moore Sr. 9th. Ron Miller in 10th. Orlando Rivera in 11th. Cale Gale in 12th. Landon Williams 13th. Josh Mayu 14th. Cody McFadden 15th. Nolan Neiman 16th. Willie Nelson 17th. Shad Curran 18th. Joshua Gillian 19th. And Tommy Amassi in a 20th. Paul Irvin 21st. Casey Duncan 22nd, Cody Lipster 23rd, Doug Blackman 24th, Brandon Ketchum 25th, Jeff Glockner 26th, Curtis Vollmer 27th, Rhett Nichols 28th, Scott Brooks 29th, Blair Patterson 30th. Garrett Lipster, 31st. Mike Franklin, 32nd. Brian Wasserman, 33rd. Douglas Carlson, 34th. Gary Wells, 35th. William Hartman, 36th. Jeremy Horn, 37th. Logan Kice, 38th. Douglas Hess, 39th. Bradley Wetzel, 40th. Nick Hunt, Don Ketter, your admins here this evening alongside Andy Starcher joining in here tonight. So a shout out to him as well. But our winner here tonight is going to be Jacob Bell. Now, don't forget, tomorrow night, the Sim Speed Shop Xfinity Series right here on MaxSpeedTV, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, with myself, Joshua Medlock, alongside Katie Dugas, joining me tomorrow night. So, until tomorrow night, folks, stay safe. Thank you for tuning in, and have a good night.